once again. Hold on. Yeah, we're up to date. So, I haven't been live in a long time. You know what I mean? I'm back at it again. Today's topic is, various topics. We can talk about, you know, famine that, it's happening right now. You see, there was a disaster in British Columbia, and that disaster is devastating to the economy because, you see what I'm saying? BC is where a lot of things come in, a lot of produce products, right? A lot of manufacturing stuff as well, because of the ports over there. And a lot of farm animals, right? A lot of cows, other animal life, and cattle. Just very, very, sad, right? And so that affects all of us in many ways. So a lot of times it's, good that preparation, right, is key in advance, because right now there's so many families over there in BC. There's distorted, right? And COVID is taking place, right? So, I mean, what do you think of that disaster? Because, I mean, it happened so fast, right? I mean, we got lots of rain in other parts of the country. The winds were high at some parts, of course, and a lot of homes were affected, right, in many ways. But still, compared to them, theirs were, very aggressive, right? So just tell me what you guys think, right? And a lot of times, there's people out there that, they need preparation. They gotta prepare. And so food prices have gone up. Not just food prices, but everything else is slightly just picking up, right? December is right around the corner. We're in December. Hold on. We're practically, 9 days away from December, or 10 days. And yeah. So, what are you guys going to buy your friends and family for Christmas? Right? What are you guys going to buy? I wonder, I mean, think about it. If, oh, yeah, this is a good topic. Food, right? Why we die. You see what I'm saying? You see, your body, right, can be affected in many ways. See what I'm saying? There is many ways that your body gets affected when there is, like, you can't see, right? So the smell, not just the smell, but there's chemicals that, is odorless chemicals too. You see what I'm saying? And of course, radiation. There's other things maybe I'm not too sure of, but there's other things as well that we cannot see that we're being affected, right? And so what that means is your body deteriorates, right? So when all of these things take place, right, your body deteriorates. And so the thing is, we are living people. And so the fact remains is we must always be eating living things. See what I'm saying? Now, they they give the body gives an example at the beginning of your life when your breast milk, like your mom is feeding you breast milk. So that is straight production from what your mom, you know, has eaten, and so that means it's coming, to you purely, right, from, a live substance, a live person. So the milk, in many ways, is sort of living, is sort of a living substance because it's what your body like uses. It won't give what the body doesn't use. And so that living is what you're getting. And so that's the best format, even though there's, other engineered um, products or milk or substances with different minerals and, vitamins and stuff. Still, the breast milk is the best for you, right? And so you grow doing that, right? And so when we grow, we get older, we start, eating different things. And we don't realize, yes, you can eat a lot of things, but the majority of the things you eat have to be living. You see what I'm saying? Because your body is alive, it's living. So the bacteria and those things inside your system, right, are all living. So the ones that are useful, that are the best source of vitamins, minerals, is what your body feeds off of. The others it rejects. Now, your body becomes off balance when you sort of lose um the battle of how much living substance, purity in your body. And so you need more living liquids in your body to correct the bad. And so sometimes the body can reject how you eat it, right? Or it's not even rejecting it, but right, you can get it, but it's the rate that you want your body to get it at, you know? But my point is you have to have more living substances in your body than dead. So a lot of the foods that we eat could taste good, right? It smells very good, but it could all be dead, meaning that the food cannot. It basically your body won't use it, and so regardless if your body don't use it, sometimes because your body don't use it, right, it becomes very hard for your body to get rid of. Do you see what I'm saying? And so naturally, right, your body is supposed to run in an order. But what happens is if you don't, you know, stay like balanced with the amount of living substance in your body and differently, right, then you're going to be affected by, it's sort of like your body uses air to really live. Now, the things that process your body, right, allows your body to be able to circulate the best type of air for your body, more. So, though you don't feel it, little by little, there's parts of your body that don't receive air. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what happens when you age. Your body becomes a less conductor for air, harder for your body to circulate air because air provides energy, right? Oxygen for all your muscles, you know, and on top of that, it gives you that, you know, the energy, the heat that will process, you know, the loads in your system, you know, regulate your body, balance out your body, because it's like your body needs a formation, the best formation to make heat, to create the best heat. Now, when the heat, right, is created, it creates low forms of radiation, right, due to the pollution of your body. So you have to sort of balance it out. Like you see, sort of like a car, you need a, what's it called? Like, you know, sometimes you need water or cooling or something like that for your car, right? Because it's overheated. So the liquids, the type of liquids you intake will help your body to be able to process, you know, the 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 bad things out of your system, because no matter what goes in your system, it can take effect on either good or bad, meaning that if it body like sort of stores it because it's not gonna need it, right? Due to the 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 vitamins and the minerals, and due to the sort of conditions, because you see, your body, like your body processes things, and if it's bad things, right, it creates sort of a bacteria with worms and all kinds of, you know, bad things for your body, which will then affect you, right, in the long term, because your body can only hold it for so long before it starts affecting it. Do you see what I'm saying? And so your intakes, because we're made majority out of water, right? Our intakes has to be balanced, and it's like you can't overclog it, you know? Because if you overclog it, your system, your flowing system, right? Then you create, you know, a bacteria infestation. So learn to balance out your body with more living things, more living, you know, liquids, intakes. Because right now, you know, the hospitals are full, right? I mean, health and safety tip. Safety and the health starts from you, you know? So you gotta take care of yourself so that you don't leave it to, you know what I mean, other things to do, right? Just remember, right? Always, right? Look to helping, you know, yourself to balance a lot of the things that you take, right? Has to be good, has to be living, because what happens is if your body is a living specimen and you have the majority living things in you, then you're gonna do living things, right? You're gonna do things that, you know, brings life, brings joy, because majority of what your intake is living, it could, most of those substances may not taste good, but it's what your body needs, because you're a mechanical organism. You need the best ones, right? And because you're an organism, what happens is you have to intake things that make that, that the body run properly. You can't put something that does not go in there just because of the taste, because then the body will have a hard time recognizing that, because it's the opposite of what it is. If it's dead, right, it tastes good because it creates, a nice taste for maybe a half an hour in your mouth. But then what happens after is your body might not need that at that moment, so it can store it. So if it stores it, right, or if it stores it, then because it's dead, it's already gonna be bad for your body. You see what I'm saying? And if it's very bad for your body, then what happens to you, right? You basically lose out, because that's a part that is like inside you, you're also living, right? So that's a part that your body, it doesn't circulate good air because it's what blocked, right? That's a part that problems and viruses can manifest from. You see what I'm saying? And due to the fact that we live in gravity and we are always going against friction, what happens is the friction creates like a magnetic reaction with gravity, and it's pulling you. So you're always sort of being pulled, you're always under pressure of some type, right? And so what happens is if you're under pressure of a type and you have too much like rough circulation, you can say, right? Rough circulation, you're not going to, right? You're not going to get the right format of energy, the best. And then what happens is your body struggles to recover, because all of that takes energy, right? And so if your body lacks in growing of energy or balancing of energy, then you're going to lose out, right? And that's how you deteriorate over time. But how you can change that is by your intakes. So if you know you're taking too much carbs, right? I'm not saying stop doing that, but take less of that, right? Those things help you, right? So just remember how effective you are is by what type of flow of influence you have. Because at the end of the day, you have to always remember the life we're living, right? It's only one. Now, how can we be the best? What can we do to make everything, you know, better for us? Because you see, our body is a conductor, it's a machine. How do we, right, keep, we can create machinery and it lives for centuries. And we come from all four machineries. You see what I'm saying? We come from all four elements, right? And so we know that there are so many things that people do. You see what I'm saying? That shows that we have capabilities of high strength, high intelligence, high speed, you know, and based on just a small portion of knowledge that we know about our bodies, right? We are starting to understand that there's a lot more to us than we thought of. And so a lot of people want to live longer, right? They want to live to be thousands of years because they realize, the emotional detachment that it takes on families and the impact of life and all these, different reasons, right? So what's going on, right? Let me know what you guys think of, how to extend your life, how to, increase your lifeline, right? Let me know. Okay? Have a nice day. Bye.